I've forgotten where we buried him.
Over there.
Oh, don't point, it's rude. Come on then, let's get him. Hey, you get down there. Hurry up, you better get your change. Those visitors will be leaving soon.
I've got the dress on under this.
Oh, is that why you're walking so funny? You must have made it tight.
I did.
Mrs. Powell? What is it? I was wondering if anybody is to be moved into my dormitory with me. Probably. Why? I'm enjoying my privacy. I'd like to keep it that way. Well, you're occupying a 3-bed dorm. You can't expect to have it all to yourself. And I'd like to be moved to a single cell. Whereabouts? The Hilton? Why not? I can afford it. You have been thinking about what I said, haven't you?
Hurry up, love. Those people are leaving. Now's your chance.
I wish me luck, Lizzie.
I do, love. Mwah. God bless you. Hey, have you got your specs? Oh, just look at this garden. It's a disgrace. It's so run down.
It is a bit seedy.
When I think of all the lovely ideas that Sid had for it, it could be a picture. You know, Mrs. Powell, I've been thinking with all this land we got, why can't we put in some fruit trees? I mean, the women are just... Mrs. Powell!
Okay. Just a minute. Where'd you get it?
I've got to catch up to me parents.
Where'd you get the pass?
I'll handle it, Ted.
All right, Mrs. Powell.
Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're returning Mrs. Barry's glasses. Where'd you get the skirt?
I made it.
Next time you better cut it on the cross, just in case you have to make a run for it. Hello, you're very punctual.
You too? Already, huh? Hey, you making coffee?
Yes, would you like some?
Well, how about we go straight to the restaurant? If you don't mind, you could fill this. They serve coffee at the theatre, but I tried it once and it is not well, so I usually try to take my own. I've run out at home, so I was half hoping you might have some.
Yeah, well, sit down and I'll fix it. What are we seeing tonight?
Now Voyager with Betty Davis. Hey, I like your flat.
Oh, thank you. How do you take your coffee?
Strong black, thanks. No sugar.
Oh, it makes it easy, so do I. Not used to taking a thermos to the theatre.
Wait till you see this theatre. But don't worry, I've got most of the things we need in the car.
What else would we need?
Well, the seats are a bit hard, so I bought a few cushions and put in a rug, too. But we probably won't need it. Zach will sleep on it, so it won't be totally wasted.
Who's Zach?
The theatre cat. He's got a real killer instinct. You wouldn't believe the rats that were there before he appeared on the scene. All ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Dorothy, let's follow the yellow brick road.
She just tried to walk out the front gate.
No, she tried to wriggle out the front gate. Not much of a dressmaker. Oh, you can't really call it an escape attempt.
Oh, she must be reprimanded.
Yes, of course, Mrs. Davidson, but I don't think the punishment should be too harsh.
All right, bring her in.
Come on.
Susan, this is your file, and 2/3 of it comprises of attempted escapes. You have escaped from relatives, you have escaped from institutions, and that is why you are now in Wentworth. This latest attempt could mean you're being sent to solitary, and it is serious enough for you to appear before the visiting justice.
But I didn't even get past the front gate, Mrs. Davidson.
I realize that, and on this occasion I shall simply revoke all privileges and leave it at that. But you must learn that the quickest way for you to leave Wentworth is by good behavior. Now, try to accept why you are here. That will be all, thank you, Mrs. Powell.
Mrs. Davidson, why am I here?
Well, you were charged with vagrancy, with escaping from legal custody, and you were considered to be in moral danger.
I've never understood why. When my parents went travelling around and working, they left me as relatives. They might have been my relatives, but they didn't care about me. So I ran away. I didn't have any money, but I didn't steal or I didn't hurt anyone. Is it a crime not to have any money?
You were living with a known prostitute.
What's wrong with that? She was nice and she liked me. When the police took me back to my relatives, they didn't care about me, so I was put in all those girls' homes. And now I'm in prison. Is that what you mean, Mrs. Davidson? I'm in prison because no one wanted me.
Really popular in the early. As you can see, she's still packing them in. You hang on to these for a tick.
Sure.
Fight my way to the ticket box.
Yeah.
2, thanks. Thank you. You have seen a Betty Davis movie before.
Oh, hasn't everyone? I saw one where she was an axe murderess. She's quite frightening with those big mad eyes.
Yeah, that was Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte. She made it in the 60s. Now, Voyager, she made in 42.
Has it got sound?
It's got everything. Come on, let's go. We're sitting right down the front.
I get the feeling the whole audience will be sitting down the front.
Get your things together, Peterson. You're moving out. Where to? I've arranged a single cell.
You've just earned yourself some money, Mrs. Powell.
I already earn enough with my job.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was forgetting you're easily offended. But should your morality waver, do remember my offer of a gift. It would only mean a few minor favors.
Presuming that... just presuming for the moment that I was interested, how would you go about making payment that couldn't be traced back to you?
I have 3 bank accounts under false names. I've already used one, but the other 2 are held by my mother, although she doesn't know it. It'd be a simple matter to make payment from one of those. Presuming, just presuming for a moment that you were interested.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. It was just so sad.
I got a feeling you enjoyed that.
I didn't want it to end. I've never seen Betty Davis look like that. She was quite beautiful.
You see, she doesn't just always play ugly old crazies.
I didn't recognize her without the axe.
You thought that was sad? Wait till next month. They got a Garbo festival. Well, you have seen Camille, haven't you?
No.
Well, brace yourself and bring a big box of tissues. It's so sad it makes Now Voyager look like musical comedy.
I don't think I could stand it.
You'll love it.
You know, what about our agreement? I said I'd see an old movie if you'd see a modern one.
I was hoping you'd forgotten about that.
I don't forget anything.
Well, what have you got in mind?
Well, I quite like disaster movies.
Oh, you don't really, do you?
Have you ever seen one?
I saw Lifeboat with Tallulah Bankhead.
I mean a modern one.
1944.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, it's my choice and my shot.
Well, I'll bring the coffee and the cushions.
Well,
Okay?
you won't need coffee and cushions.
Theatre got a cat?
No, no rats either.
Oh, you see what I mean? No atmosphere.
Well, thank you, Ian. I really enjoyed that.
Me too. You know, a lot of movie buffs like to go to the films alone, but I find I much prefer to go with a friend. My wife was never interested.
Perhaps you'd, like a drink?
Oh, no, thanks. You can sleep in tomorrow, but I've got an early start. Hey, take it easy. Just because I've got you alone, I'm not going to do a Valentino.
I know that. I just don't know when you're being serious or not.
You'll know when I'm being serious. Night.